I'm gonna just let y'all see this now.
Amen. God bless you. Amen. How are you? God is good. Amen. How are you? We're so grateful.
This is why you're late?
No. Amen. There was an accident on the freeway, but God saw fit that I would arrive safely. My God. Amen. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you, son. God bless you.
Come on, Shark.
Oh, Lord.
Amen. Forgive my tardiness.
Oh,
Amen.
this is promotion for the tour.
The devil was busy.
Oh, I was like, I am so confused.
All over the land.
The
The
you
enemy
really showed out for Deliverance.
I know, that's what I thought at first. I was like, we ain't talking about that movie the whole time.
The enemy. I didn't even see the movie.
Yeah, listen, neither did I.
Nobody did.
I don't believe in that. Amen. Come on. I don't let those evil spirits in my house.
I don't like to open that door.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Mics are hot.
Thank you, God. Yes, God. All over the building we're standing. All over the building we're standing. Yes. I like that wig, Angel.
Thank you. I decided I didn't want to deal with my hair today, so
Yeah,
I
that's all
brushed
right.
this out.
That's all right.
Kev graduated seminary yesterday, guys.
I did.
So
From Oral Roberts University.
Come on, ORU, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Reseda campus.
this satellite.
My God, when you wear a suit like this and you're feeling very pastoral, you will, amen, elongate your S's.
Got new glasses too.
Amen. All right, y'all ready?
We got one ad.
One ad. Amen. Amen.
One ad.
Praise the Lord. And 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to His Thing. I'm Kevin on stage.
That chick Angel.
Welcome to another podcast episode. Smash that like button. Smash that notification. Hallelujah. Hallelujah in the name of Jesus. Ruly cousins. Amen. We're so grateful. We're so grateful that you've been able to join us today in the edifice. We have wondered what God was gonna do in here. Amen. And as I go into the church announcements, I God impressed this on my heart. He said, Kevin, you've got a child in college now. And shortly you'll have another one joining.
Woo.
Amen. And the youngest is in private school even now. Oh my God. You paid for a wedding. My God.
Yes, you did.
And you went on a little baby tour, but not many dates. He said, Kevin, I want to send you out into the nation again. My God. Go out into the land from Tulsa to London, Memphis, and everywhere in between. Tickets are on sale. Tupelo, Mississippi. I'm working on the date.
Are you really?
I'm not.
Okay.
If I ever come to Tupelo, you know I'm in dire straits. Hey, man. Rest on your feet right now. All over the building we're standing. The Live from the Back Pew Tour tickets are on sale right now. You can hit the link in my bio. They'll be soon on kevonstage.com. But go to my link tree in my Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or the stories in my Instagram. It'll be on kevonstage.com/shows very shortly. But even before my graphic designer, web designer was able to make the change, God told me to put those tickets on sale right now. And before we start, I do want to say this, all jokes aside, I put those tickets on sale date by date on Patreon. And then I sent out an email to my email list last week, and then they went live today. I'm going to tell you what cities, no joke, will 1,000% sell out based on how things are looking. And I mean, before 2025 is even over. That Baltimore date, you can forget about it. Ain't no way you're going to buy a ticket to that show in 2025. That Sacramento date, gone. The way things are going, the LA date likely ain't going to make it till January.
Where are you performing at in LA?
In Inglewood.
At what church?
At Greater Mount Bethlehem.
Oh,
hallelujah! Nissan Stewart's church.
Yes,
I can't think of the name.
Nissan Storage.
Nissan Stewart.
Oh,
I was like, no, stop it.
No, Nissan Stewart. Also, both of those Atlanta dates and that DC date. I promise
Oh,
you,
you know DC gonna be.
DC is neck and neck with Atlanta for amount of tickets sold, but there's only one show in DC. There's two in Atlanta.
Winston-Salem.
Winston-Salem ain't gonna make it, but you got some time for Winston-Salem. So don't say I didn't tell you. Those cities. And Dallas. I'm sorry. Dallas, probably you won't be able to get tickets. I would be surprised if you'll be able to get tickets. Maybe 2025, but by the time the week, if you're talking about waiting until the week of the show, you can forget about that. Because the churches, we're partnering with the churches this time. Amen. I'm going to be making videos directly for the churches. And they're going to be, we don't have that when I go to Live Nation.
Kev's going to go, he's going to be on the weekly program.
I'm going to be on the program. I'm going to be in the announcements. I'm going to send a video and be in the church announcements. So
I love that.
If you don't go to that church, you don't know. Churches be pulling up. All right.
I'm so excited.
It's so exciting.
A godly man.
My God.
Come and bring joy.
My God.
To bring laughter.
Yeah.
Because the Bible said there's a time to laugh.
Laughter is like a medicine. That's what my Bible said.
Amen.
I'm going to be in there. So anyway.
Are you going to do stand up in a suit?
Absolutely not.
You should.
You should.
My plantar fasciitis going crazy.
You can wear sneakers. That doesn't have nothing to do with a suit.
You can wear some like Perry Ellis or like some.
And what do the shoe covers over your sneakers to make them look nice, like they do horses.
Backpill going crazy right now. Backhill going crazy right now. Angel, what you got?
Nothing. Honestly, I can't remember. If I do, I'll tell y'all another time.
Let's start with Deliverance. Now, I'm gonna be honest and tell y'all I didn't watch that film.
You didn't want to see Glenn Close?
I don't
look like she was about to get veneers put in. You know how they shave the teeth down?
That's when I didn't know. When my dentist showed me that's how they do, I said, "You ain't never gonna get me.
Leave my teeth alone.
You ain't gonna get me."
They look like piranhas.
Yeah,
I said I really didn't know what the movie's about, and I said, "Is she getting ready to get veneers?" When I saw the thumbnail, I said,
"Because I know my teeth gonna be sharp underneath them."
Yeah,
veneer.
I don't want.
Because you could bite hard with that.
Yeah, I heard it.
My God. But I didn't watch that movie because I don't do scary movies.
You don't?
I don't like to be scared. And of the scary movies, if I did watch one, I'd much rather watch a slasher than anything supernatural.
I love it.
That demon stuff.
Oh, so you never watched any of The Omens or Damien?
Oh, my God.
Paranormal Activity.
I watched all of them.
I don't do that. I don't mind a little like, we're running from Jason, Freddy, whatever.
Like the power of the Lord.
No.
Rebukes thee. The power.
Because I believe in that stuff.
It's always a shaky white man. The power of it. Well, I'm helping him on the other side of the screen. Hey, shot come out. Come out!
And you know they ain't got no power good, Angel.
No,
they don't even be saying come out of there.
No.
Come out of there in the name. And they don't be saying in the name.
They don't say in the name. They're shaking hand because let a church mother do it. You gonna feel
that won't she get them kids out of here. Demons is coming out of here. And they gonna go into the weakest vessel. That's what we was kids. We used to have to go out of there.
The weakest vessel?
Oh yeah, they was like,
and you don't want to be who's the weakest vessel of the group.
Nobody knows. But I know I did a little bit of sin, so I don't know where I stand on the vessel rankings.
I don't want it.
But I know I'm probably not top 10.
Yeah.
Because them old church mother, them deacons, they was like, all right, let's go. I'm like, how far should the kids be?
Right. Because I don't want to jump on me. And can I push my brother in front of me just in case?
I know he weak as vessel.
Yeah,
I know he
big weak. Big weak.
Them demons like, I got my eye on you. And also, can the demons get out the church? How far do they got to go?
Yeah, what's their radius?
Do they got to go closest?
Are they travelers? They got some frequent flyers.
I'm closest weakest. I'm closest weakest.
Right, exactly.
But no, the Saints was apparently in church social media, it was all the rage.
What do you mean? Like
all the pastors was like, one of the pastor I follow, Mark Moore. I don't even know if he was being funny.
Mark Moore Jr.
Mark Moore Jr. You know that Benjamin Moore, his father.
Friend of the pod.
Benjamin Moore is his grandfather, actually. He said, I saw this on Facebook when I was posting my tour dates up on there. On the Facebook.
On the face of the book.
I don't know why them old folks got to put that on. I was on the Facebook.
Because if you on a regular Facebook, what could that be? It could be anything but the Facebook.
Well, funny enough, it was actually called the Facebook at the beginning. They just calling it what it used to be called.
They don't know that. Don't even. They don't know that.
He has too many posts now. Dang.
Oh, he be on.
He basically said if I wanted some demon. Oh, okay. Here he said I found it. I deal with too much spiritual warfare and demonic activity in real life to invite into my home and consume it as entertainment. That's what he said. And that got 444 comments, 384. 444 shares, 384 comments. I said, them church folks gonna church it up.
Oh yeah,
I don't do that, and
that's right, Pastor. That's right.
Yeah, I don't do it.
We don't let them demons.
Oh, we don't play with no demons.
Don't television, no make believe. That's what the devil wants you to think is that it's all make believe and that he don't exist.
But the Bible, what the Bible say, Angel? The weapons of our warfare.
I didn't know which scripture.
I couldn't even say anything. Bible say a lot of stuff.
I was like, oh my God. Does it say it doesn't say the idle mind is the devil's playground.
Don't say that too, but I was going to say the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
They're not of flesh and blood.
What is it?
It is of
principalities, Angel.
Principalities.
That's up in the air.
Spirits. We wrestle not against flesh and blood.
We don't wrestle against flesh and blood.
Huh?
That's spiritual. That's in the atmosphere.
That's that.
You done turned on your Netflix. That demon said, I'm coming out the TV. I'm coming out.
Amen.
Weakest vessel. You making a peanut butter sandwich. That demon like put extra crunchy on it. And I'm going inside you.
Go on in. The demon.
Now listen, I didn't watch it, but that don't mean I ain't see no clips. But it don't count if you see it on Twitter. The demon don't know how to get out of it.
No, the demon is on you.
You got to press play on the channel. No, you have to.
The demon is in the suit.
I read at seminar they said only if you watch it on purpose.
No, Kevin. You watched the clip. The demon is like,
no, he can't get.
He said,
I give.
That demon just like wait to double tap. Let me just.
I give. No. Give. That is what the demon is doing.
He sound like a Muppet.
Give. He's a baby because demon? You would have a fun demon.
Is he a baby?
Yeah, give. Because you only saw a snippet. You don't get the full grown demon. You get a tiny demon with the snippet. A baby demon.
You don't even know how the demon good yet. I don't even know how.
He's just gonna make you pee on yourself. That's all. Did he sin? Nobody pissed.
Oh my God. So let me play this clip for y'all. Not safe for work. I shouldn't even do this because I'm saved, but I got to deal with y'all where y'all are. Oh, you can't hear.
There's one in the there's one in that thread. Hold on.
Can't even hear.
The laugh is so hard. Hold on, let me shoot. I'm gonna find the one where you got it.
Oh no, he laughing again.
God dang it, Kevin.
Sorry, Angel. Let me get my glasses on.
God dang it. Hold on. It's that demon. It don't want it is like, don't you pick fun of me. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Oh,
see?
The demon. Jesus, I'm gonna find it on the TikTok. I can smell your nappy pussy.
Is what Glenn Close said. I can smell you.
Apostle James is here tonight. It's really a nappy pussy.
I can smell your nappy pussy. Why the demon get so demure?
What?
So cutesy.
How can you smell naps though?
I can smell your nappy pussy.
They don't even need a scary movie flip on it.
I know. They flipped it themselves.
The script was there was so many direct. What came off the board when that was decided on for the script?
That's what I always think about, Josh. I mean, like that was so many people saw that before we did. Editors, producers, directors, people was like, no. Let's go back to the wide real quick.
Right.
Now take it again and action.
I can smell your nappy coochie. I wonder if Glenn Close improv that. They would like say something racially charged. I can smell your nappy pussy.
That sounded like a question.
Yeah.
We need you to be really confident. You know it's nappy. There's This is a 1996 coochie. This is before bald was in. Y'all wasn't around.
It's the sniff that is just preposterous. I can smell your nap pussy. Like, ma'am, are you smelling blue magic in her drawers?
Oh my
You smell a
God.
hot comb to the vajayjay. It is one of the most ridiculous. And Ingenue, she's just such a. I mean, both Ingenue and Glenn Close are consummate actors.
Oh yeah.
The fact that they stayed in that scene,
Oh.
I've been like, "This is my what? My what? How you know the texture of what's going on in
That's
my
how you
coochie?
smell hair.
But
And it
you
can be
know-
bushy. It don't have to be nappy.
Exactly.
Nappy's
The texture
unkempt.
don't have to match. The carpet and the drapes don't always
Yeah.
match texture wise.
Not texture wise. You could have a fro. Civil rights. Coochie, it could be perfectly picked out. It could be braided down. You don't know.
Also, unfortunately, I grew up in a time where we said when white people came in from outside, especially having it been raining, they smell like wet doggies. So is it the opposite of wet doggy smell? Like, is that what she is saying? Is that what she said? It smell like, I don't know, inside dog? Does it smell like indoors? Like, I don't know what nappy, but I know that it was the hair. It was white people's hair that was a smell that we were like linking, is their hair being moist. That smell like outside dog.
No, it's not a parody, Daniel. And I'm not watching the film. I don't know how they got to that point. Glenn Close was looking regular in that movie at one point.
Yeah.
And then she had sharp teeth and sense of smell.
She went to go get veneers and didn't finish the process. It was the sniff. They just said, how ridiculous can we make this? You nappy pussy.
So I guess this character's name was Alberta because the folks was mad at Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels posted, every Black person knows an Alberta. She's part of the fabric of our community, but we've never seen her on screen before. Thank you, Glenn, for bringing her magnificently to life. The Deliverance is out on Netflix this Friday. It's a picture of him and Glenn Close, and then Glenn Close by herself.
What Alberta? I don't know what Alberta. What Alberta is he talking about?
I don't know. And the fabric of the community.
That's why I'm like, what fabric? What are y'all wearing? What's the fabric in that community? Because we don't have that. We got a nice poly blend. Okay, but we don't have that type of fabric in the community that I reside in.
No.
So what is an Alberta? Just a racist white woman?
Was she racist in the movie? Or she looked like a white woman who liked Black people?
That they have a nappy pussy.
That was when she was demon version. I think you're talking about when she was regular at first.
I think she was racist regular too.
Oh, was she? I didn't watch it.
Well, I didn't either, but I saw another snip. I watched the snip that didn't allow the demon out.
Yeah, because it don't go on phone, only go on TVs.
Well, no, the demon wasn't in her yet.
Oh,
so that's how I know. I know you got your little Kev demon over there with you.
I don't have that.
I see it. It's holding in the microphone for you. That's what I see. You know what else is a demon? Payday. Payday be a demon because it don't be coming to when it should. It should come when you need it versus when it just want to on a different type of schedule. Well, life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you earn can be in your hands today with Earnin. Earnin is the app that gives you access to your pay as you work, up to $100 per day or up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck. Then access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. There are so many ways Earnin would be such a useful app. I would use it for, we just had a window break at our house. I would use it for that. I would use it for the vet because, we got a new puppy and sometimes you get a little sick and that's not something that I budgeted in. There's so many things.
I would use it to buy tickets to Kevin on Stage's tour.
Oh, that's a good one.
If you're in between paydays.
Yeah, you definitely, because the shows are going to sell out.
Especially for the Baltimore show.
Especially the Baltimore show, Sacramento, LA, DC.
ATL.
And ATL. So
you need to make Earnin a part of your financial routine and join Earnin's over 3.5 million customers who say things like, when I think of Earnin, I think about financial stability, security. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. Download Earnin today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the Earnin app, type in The Thing
The Thing.
under podcast when you sign up. It'll really help the show. The Thing
The Thing.
under podcast. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank. Subject to your available earnings, daily max, pay period max, and location. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Okay, so yeah, your mama on Patreon said she was a wigger, not racist. That must be what he meant by there's been an Alberta in the community.
She was like a white person down with black people.
Like yo, Cooley Holmes.
Oh,
Well, the
Early
name,
Channing Tatum.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
No, more like Bullet Head from well, he was just kind of cool with blacks. I'm trying to think of Jamie Kennedy was like a parody, like Aquafina. John B.
Don't listen to. Yeah.
You better sing the song.
Listen, because I love it.
Did you hear
angel.
was it John B or was it Robin Thicke was singing commissioned?
I could believe it's Robin Thicke. He is also another one that definitely be like, let me be around the blacks.
This is Robin Thicke singing Running Back to You.
Such a nice guy.
I thought you were gonna reference Kenny Dixon's daughter.
I got her video on my phone.
That brought so much joy to me.
I got her video on my phone to post.
Saying again.
This is Robin Thicke.
Think of me. What's the first line? Give me the first line and I'll How can you forgive me when I've often gone astray? Yeah. How can you think of me when I do things my way? Turning my back to you. And say you love me.
You don't know the words all the way, Robin.
Yeah. Having my own desire.
That's how they sing on R&B Money. They don't use words.
Yeah.
Tank never does.
No. You just do this.
Now I know I am free and I am running back to you.
I really asked Fred Hammond what this song was about. He was like, you know what is it, man? Come on.
Wait a minute, who you asked who?
Fred Hammond. I was
Oh.
like, what was you running back for? He said, come on, man. You know what we was doing. You know what it was. I got a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
The nappy
You know
coochie,
it.
man.
He said I can smell that nappy
Let me just hear a little bit of Fred, Angel. Just the end.
Since the reunion tour is about to start,
Huh?
you
I
guys should do a
can't
collab
wait.
show.
We should. Nail skirt hand. They was,
Hey,
you know, they was out there having.
Hey, Kevin!
No, I know this and free, and I am to you.
Say!
Standing there for me.
You better get all the way up
Your
there.
arms are open wide, oh, and I don't have to cry no more. You're standing there for me.
Say,
and
Fred!
I
That's
am
right, Kevin.
running back to you. Why do I go away
Away.
when I know I am no good? Yeah. This bridge, your advantage of
Don't leave it.
love
Get in there, Mike.
and grace. Forgive me, Lord, and take me home.
Come on.
Take me home. You know what's funny about this?
Come on, go.
Nobody else in commission is singing right now.
No.
Shut up.
They're like,
Turn Fred up. No backgrounds. What they said, Angel?
they're back in the back.
Just
like
Fred. I can do
No, get back in your chest.
I can't.
Anymore.
I'm tired of pain and I don't like fear.
Get that demon off of you.
No.
Get that demon. Give, no. Give, no. Give, no, give.
Return me to your guiding light. Angel, you said it.
That's how you get it off of you.
Justin. Give, no.
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 You got Justin.
Justin. I
No.
can't go full Chad.
Yes, you can. Do it.
Justin.
The demon is not going to leave.
Justin. Get off me. You know, baby Yoda, you don't look safe right now. You turn away.
With his black eyes. You
could
put that
be-
on there.
You could be in there.
That's the
Matter of
portal.
fact, don't look at Angel either. You just look at the hoop. over there. All right, moving on. Judge Mathis was sad.
Oh my God.
Judge Mathis was sad. And TMZ gonna catch you in your worst moment.
Yeah,
You
they
walk
don't
around
care.
LA.
Oh, you feeling bad? So my question is,
So if y'all don't know, I think on the bonus we talked about him and his wife filed for divorce after 39 years. TMZ caught up with him and he had this to say.
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I want to ask.
I'm not good. Rather, it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I want to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say to other men, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. See how me at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed.
How he said it was
17.
funny.
Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city. But I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship?
Oh, yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that, though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm going to get my wife back.
Hey, go get her, Judge.
Eliminate all the rumors, too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You go to work, you go serving the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there's none of that going on.
That's not the purpose. That's not the reason for this.
Angel, you've been married for, 17?
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts as a wife?
He sounds like an old black man. I'm in a bad way. I'm trying to get her back. I'm in a bad way. And see, and I'm still doing the stuff that she don't want me to do, but I'm changing. I'm leaving. But I'm changing. I'm gonna kick it with the fellas, go to something, but I'm gonna come back to her being mad.
She asked him, did you cheat? People might have thought I would have based on the amount of time I was away.
He said it was the thought of it, but then he said, so infidelity isn't the reason. It's not the reason we're getting divorced. That does not mean I didn't cheat.
You could have been like,
it means that's not what she's mad about.
A little infidelity. I mean, in between cases and cases.
Everybody's got a bump in the road.
Everybody got a bump in the road. Some of those bumps are cheeks. They're tied to Gucci.
He's like, she said neglect. She didn't say infidelity. So
that might be on a list.
Those are your words,
not hers.
That man said, going out of town with your friends, going to the ball game and the club. He said, I'm going to the judge stuff, shoot. And y'all want to go to the game? Where's your wife? P.U.
What?
Let's go to this Michigan game, man.
Right.
What's popping? And when you see me, where I'm going now, go back to work. I said I wasn't going to do it no more. What I did.
Yeah, he's like, I'm changing. No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, he stopped. You gave TMZ more time than your wife. She's like, babe, can you stay?
Man.
No. Oh, TMZ, let me tell you.
Y'all got time to sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down. My flight don't board for 45
I would love
minutes.
to take y'all out to dinner. Really show y'all I appreciate y'all. I said, Man,
It's funny because I felt like he was trying to use TMZ so his wife would see the clip.
Hoping.
Did you remember when Robin Thicke and Paula Pat was going through and he was like, "Yeah, can y'all help me with the album?"
did a whole album
Because we didn't do nothing.
Paula.
We didn't do nothing to that one. I watched her in Deja Vu. I seen Baggage Claim. I did my part.
I did my part.
Fantastic film. I can't help you with that. You did that stuff. You was over there blurring the lines, and now you want to come over here to help us clear it up. Ain't gonna do it, Robin.
Uh-huh.
You was Robin, all right. Oh, you was in something thick, all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can't help you, brother. And I don't like the album. Sorry, can't help
That's
you.
the one I didn't get. I got that one before it.
Yeah, what was like?
I didn't get it.
What was his song before Blurred Lines? That he was big with.
Not I Want to Love You, Girl, but now I'm at Justin Timberlake.
I was thinking Justin Timberlake too.
Lost Without You.
Lost Without. He sat in their studio and wrote that. He played that to his new woman.
Shout out to April. Know that I love his new wife. Lost with.
He got married?
Yes.
He didn't.
She's lovely.
He didn't go back. Paula said no.
Paula got her own life. Robin got his own life.
Paula was frying that chicken in a weird way. What she did, y'all?
I mean to ask her about that when I see her.
Okay, Angel.
Friend of the pod.
Okay. I meant to ask old Paula what you did with the chicken when the people had you on the social media.
Yes, I do.
What she do? What did she do though?
It had no seasoning on it.
And she was like, "No, my mom showed me that." It was like, "No, nigga, we telling her she's wrong too. We don't care who told you. They told you wrong." Now we trying to
name drop. Of course, no. These are people. I'm very friendly with Robin. Very, very friendly with April. Very friendly with Paula. So that's why I say.
I'm very friendly with you and Josh.
You're friendly with a lot of people.
Kevin,
name 17 celebrities that I know. You know Kelly Rowland. You know Brisha's Webb.
I do.
Beyonce, you went to her house. No one supposed to say nothing.
Yeah, right.
NDA.
Right.
I didn't sign no NDA. Y'all, Angel ain't gonna tell you she can't legally. She spent the night at.
I would hold it in, but blood would be coming from my eyes.
What'd you do last night, Angel? I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding from my eyes because the things I saw, I can't say. Danielle Brooks, Angel, that's your friend.
Keep on. Too.
No, that's your friend though. Y'all went to high school together. I know it.
I wish
you went to
same
Juilliard.
age, but I love Danielle. She's dope.
Paula's chicken was seasoned with salmonella. But what did she do though for real, y'all?
There was no seasoning.
She put it in there naked, right?
It was like no, she put flour on it, but there was nothing else. It was.
Well, she said I'm gonna season it in the grease or something like that.
It was something like it was just like, oh no,
you can't do that.
No,
you got to get it before.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Paula.
Let me tell you what. Same way I didn't want to be Del Curry. I don't want to be Judge Mathis. I can't imagine that'd be 19 more years of marriage.
And then calling it quits. And then I'm calling it quits on life. What else am I doing?
Listen, man. I was talking about this on stage at the Ball Brothers last week, which was amazing. We were talking about amazing. It was great. We were talking about sending nudes, and I was saying that when me and Melissa started dating, first of all, we didn't even have cell phone when we started dating. Cell phones existed, but we didn't have them yet. And then when they first came out, you don't know about this, Josh. There was little Nokias.
Yeah, the little one's a snake.
You didn't have it.
No colors, man.
What was your first cell phone right now?
My first cell phone was the first Motorola Flip with the camera on it.
First phone, Angel.
I thought it was so cool. Phones had been out though. I just didn't
get one. Had a camera on it.
Mine was a Flip. What was it?
You didn't have Nokia?
I did have a Nokia, but that was when I got kicked off of a plan and it had to go to another plan, and then.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So. The Flip was a gift, and then when I had to pay my own, I got the widow.
Oh, Nokia. Got it.
And it boop.
My first one was a Nokia. I think it was like 5520 or something like that. The name. And remember, at the middle of the mall, they had the one store had the cases for every phone that everybody had. Man.
Yes.
You could get any switch out at the mall.
Any color.
They still got that.
Well, now they got to carry more things, but that at the middle of the mall only carried the Nokia stuff. They didn't have. Well, I guess other phones didn't have the takeoff ability.
Yeah, no.
The funny thing about that phone, the funniest thing that I remember about that phone is I don't ever remember charging it.
That thing was charged for like a week.
Longer, probably, Josh. It was never that phone for sure did not have to get charged every night. Probably every 3 or 4 nights.
Once the phones got color screens on them, then you had to
Yes.
charge them every day.
And also at that time, we weren't like addicted to our phones.
Oh,
well, there
'cause
wasn't
we
anything to
couldn't-
do. Snake was it.
and
Snake
then
was it. Didn't
also-
have no daytime minutes.
That's the big reason. There was nothing we could do with it in the daytime. I would lose my phone in the car during the day because I wouldn't use it. And then at night, I'd be like, where is it? And have to search my car. Well, I think I turned it off.
7, we could talk.
That landline though.
Huh?
The landline though.
Oh no, that was going crazy. That's funny. I was talking about my kids. First of all, I'm making a video about this today. My kids we have never had a landline in our house in their entire life.
Whoa.
And they don't even remember, at least Joe doesn't remember. You might even remember this, even though I mess with you. The computer desk was like, had the monitor,
Yeah.
had the
tower,
had the CDs, had the
Yeah,
speakers,
the whole thing.
all separate. AOL disc, all that type of stuff. JoJo said, we was coming back from the game yesterday. JoJo said, is that for me? JoJo said that he only remembers having a laptop in our family. He has no memory of, he definitely don't have no computer desk. We didn't have nothing that big. But yeah, anyway, there was you couldn't send nudes. There was no dating websites. I don't know when dating websites became a thing. I imagine when the iPhones were.
Yeah, were
Which
more
was
popular.
the first one's probably what, eHarmony or Match.com?
I feel like
It was
eHarmony was
eHarmony.
the first thing I remember hearing, and
and
then
both
maybe
kinda came out
Match.com.
at the same time.
Aren't
too.
they owned? Aren't they?
They
owned by the same
They might have
company?
merged by now.
Yeah, I think so. But anyway, I can't imagine 19 more years of marriage with Melissa and then divorce.
No.
What do you do? I would have just turned 60 years old.
Oh Lord.
I would have been with this woman from 16 to 60 with
We would still be living together. We
To
would
go on a
still-
date and ask, what do you like to eat, Kevin?
Shut up.
I'm not doing
Walk away.
doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not. I told Chance and this. We were talking about this. Him, Chance, me, Chance, and Los. I don't have no more marriages in me. I mean, I know Melissa's mom. I've known Melissa's mom for 24 years.
Dang.
I met Mel when she was 12. Mel is 36. No, 37.
Okay.
Yes, 37. When I met her, she was 12.
Dang.
What do you want me to do? You want me to meet your sister? Here's Tasha. Man, everybody shut up. I don't want to do this.
I don't
You want to go to another Thanksgiving?
Here are my kids.
You got kids? I got to pretend to like them? I'm out. Zay
I-
and Joe. That's it. I'm not going to do it.
I more so don't want to have to explain or excuse any of my bodily functions or body like scars or anything like that. I don't want to have to be like, oh, this is from when I did that one thing. Or I burp a lot because
I burp a
I
lot.
am older and there's nothing. I don't want to have to explain those. I just want
Mm.
you to roll with it. I don't want you to be like, yuck, you do. Yes.
Yeah,
I
I
do
burp
do
a
that.
lot. I'm 44.
Yeah.
You 44, ain't it?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Proud of that. Look damn good. But I burp a lot.
You looked no different than ever I saw you.
I just go, big and come big.
But this
and
part?
come down. Yeah. It's
That picture you
presented.
showed me and Josh with the half up, down, half up, half
Oh,
down, half
man.
up. You had that same face at 17. Like, when you meet me in 20 years, I'm going
I'm
to
gonna
look
look
just like
this. I'm just my eyebrows are just thicker.
That's
Mhm.
it. All right, let's move on.
Ooh,
This-
listen to your voice cracking. Are
Because
you
I was,
a young boy?
because I was
that
trying to
that-
sing that dog on running back to you.
that demon
Full
getting out.
voice.
That's what that was.
This girl filmed herself getting fired on TikTok.
Bless her little
And
dig,
brought
up,
me
dig that heart.
A joy that surpassed all understanding. Let me find this video because I laughed hard. Running to your rivers. You take me home. Said I've been in this room way too long. Where is the video now? Oh, you know what? I put it in the docket.
Yep,
For Angel.
I watched it.
Yeah, let me find it from there.
I said
There it
this.
goes.
little
They said
demon.
they said it was fake.
Everybody likes
It
this,
doesn't matter
right?
if it's fake. I don't care. It's too
I
funny.
feel like-
Y'all gonna watch this.
Okay, can you? I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Yeah. Hi, Tatiana. This is Shelly from HR.
From HR, okay. No, I don't remember you, but what's going on?
We had a discussion a couple weeks ago about your absenteeism and tardiness.
Okay.
You know what time you have to be clocked in at work?
6 o'clock.
Yeah, 6 a.m.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, on 7/18, you clocked in at 6:12.
Wow.
We had a discussion about that.
12 minutes. Wow.
12 minutes. Yeah, but, you know, they're waiting on you to be there, clocked in and ready to work at 6.
Okay.
So your employment is really going to be terminated as of today, because also on 7/28, you clocked in at 6:21.
21 minutes.
Yes, that's 21 minutes of company time.
But I still work though. Like I still like. Why ain't y'all tell me that today when I was just at work?
Because I handle all the HR, so they wanted me to call you because we had that discussion. Remember about?
And that was the day that I let my. All right, keep going.
So you were also on 8/8. You clocked in at like 6:32.
That was it. Okay, so I let my cousin use my car the night before, and he didn't bring it. He overslept or something. He didn't bring it back till the morning. So like, I still made
That
it
was
though.
literally like 9 days after we talked. So, and then on 8/12, you just did a no-call, no-show.
That was my birthday. August 12th, that's my birthday. Like, I already
You
told you.
request that day off work, though.
But y'all know,
You
that's
have to
my
come to
birthday.
work
I'm
on your
not.
birthday.
No, that's fine. All right. Okay.
Everyone works on their birthday. Even I worked on my birthday.
Y'all too grown for me.
Y'all too grown.
Now
Y'all
listen,
too grown for me.
whether this is fake or real, I'm gonna tell you right now, I have some nieces in my life that this is real for
Yeah,
them.
I was gonna say this is real, regardless of if it's fake.
If then this is a documentary. Because when I tell you, when I used to be a youth pastor, I used to be like, you the thing is, you got to teach people stuff.
Yes.
Because I've told this story before. When I was young, my first job I ever tried to get was at Whataburger in El Paso, Texas.
I used to think it was Whataburger.
It is Whataburger when you're black. I don't care what them people wrote on there. It's
When
Whataburger.
I was
right?
like, what? This what a burger? I said, what?
Whataburger for them niggas. I don't know what they said. I don't know what y'all said.
I've
Ain't no.
never had it.
Yeah, it's Josh said it's yuck because he's in and out boy.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first got that job application, this was at that time. I feel so old, you know. But you had to write the application. You go up to the people and say, y'all hiring.
And they say no.
They hand you
can
the
I have
paper.
an application anyway.
Or they,
please?
oh yeah, can I have an application anyway? Mm-hmm. Sat there and filled it out at their desk. They said, Monday, what time are you available? I said, probably about 1:15. It's about 3:30. Tuesday, I'll probably come in. I wrote this on my application. Probably like
Because they had the days on there, right?
Yes. 3:30, probably 5:30. Wednesday, oh, that's Bible study. Ain't gonna be able to go there. Mama ain't gonna let me. Thursday, probably like, I don't know. Probably 3:30, 5:30. Friday, we got football games.
Yeah, I got to. I'm not playing. I just want to go and watch it.
Yeah.
Homecoming's this weekend, so I can't miss that game.
Now
you know?
Saturday, you get me on Saturday. I probably do 11 to 3. I know that probably don't see. Sunday, I got church. I got to play the drums.
Yeah.
So count that up and tell me, hire me. I remember I told my brother, I was like, I never heard from Whataburger. He asked me where I put my application. He was like, why would you put that? I was like, that's the hour. They said when I was available. I told him when I went to work. He said, man, you tell him I'm available after school until close.
Yeah.
I was like, boy, I'm not finna do all that.
I want to rest. I want to play games.
I got church. I got basketball practice. I can't be doing all that. Needless to say, I did not go back there and apply again. And they didn't call. But you be having to teach people this. I remember one time, and this is not job related, when I was a youth pastor, I did a whole month on hygiene. I told these kids, boys and girls, I said, if y'all wear bonnets, you got to wash your bonnets. If y'all wear do-rags, you got to wash your do-rags because you got all that grease and you got your hair sweating and you got all those oils. If you never wash it, it's just really collecting all that stuff. You ain't got to wash it every day, but you got to wash it. When I tell you, them kids came up to me individually and was like, nobody ever told me that. Like I had a class about 15, no less than 6 or 7 individuals. Like I wonder why my hair.
Wash their hair scarves.
They had not. It had never crossed their mind. And some of the boys was do-rag all day through school.
They might as well put their dirty drawers from their body
Back
onto
on.
their heads.
They didn't think about it, Angel. And when I taught them, they was like, "Thank you."
I don't know what this generation saw their parents do. I know it's almost like the pendulum has swung too far in the other direction. Like our parents worked themselves crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever the American dream is.
Yep.
Oh, I'll work overtime. I'll do this.
I'm gonna pick up
do
them
that.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll only take off the days that I'm supposed to take off. I'm not just gonna not show up for work. We're not as probably dogmatic in that sense, but the generation after, they are like, first of all, I have no training, but I would like $50 an hour. And I would like mental health days where if I'm not feeling it,
yes,
I'm not doing it. And don't tell me what to do.
Absolutely.
Don't
correct me. It's funny because to your point, and I knew a lot of military people, they took military and then went and worked for the government. And even outside of military bases, them folks took pride in that job. They often didn't take no vacation ever, didn't miss no days ever, and would not quit.
Mm-hmm.
Like my Uncle Rudy did his time in the military, then he worked at Chevron for like another 25 years. They thought we was weird because we was quitting jobs. We going to other jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But they was like, y'all ain't putting no hours in. Y'all ain't gonna be able to get no pension. We was like, man, we got 401k. That go with you. Well, mine ain't going. I'll cash that out each time. take my tax hit.
Give me.
When I left boys, we'll cash that out. We moving to LA, baby.
I'll take it.
All deaf, cash it out.
Oh, my
Give me a
God.
401k, Bank of America, cash me out. Take my penalties. Would never seen that money anyway. But they thought we were new. And in our generation, they'd be like, I want to be a content creator. That's a viable job. Or our Uber, stuff like that. I wish I could have did a job like that.
Like what?
Like a Uber or something like that. Like if I had a car and I could just like Instacart.
Oh, no.
You want to do that?
Yeah, done pizza delivery.
I get sleepy.
What do you mean?
Oh,
I get sleepy.
like you would fall asleep driving?
Absolutely. And then you might stink getting in my car and I'm be like, ride decline. Get out. Get out. You stink. You smell dirty. Absolutely. No. Being a content creator, I'm glad that was a job that eventually came around. I would have ran directly to that.
Oh my God.
I would have been like, okay, I'll train acting and all that, but I'll just make videos and stuff all day long.
1000%.
There wouldn't have been, nothing would have stopped me.
What was the first thing you really wanted to do with your life that you can remember?
Acting.
Even as a baby?
I decided I wanted to be an actress when I was like 5.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I wanted to do? Very specific job. I wanted to work the wrecking ball machine for a construction company and destroy buildings.
Huh?
That was my job.
Wow.
I wanted to be like,
there was a joke right there, but I'm not going to do it.
No, do it. What? My head could be a wrecking ball?
Mm-hmm.
Why you didn't do that?
Because I don't want to talk about your head, Kevin.
Why? It would have been funny though.
I know. We both have big heads. We talked about that this
I know, but
weekend.
mine is out. You got the benefit of being covered by
But
hair.
if you only knew, this wig hated to see me coming. It was like, damn it, she's picking me up.
Not me.
Girls, hold on tight.
I remember when I decided, and I hate that this happened to me. I was still little, and I was like, there's probably not enough buildings that need to get, because I didn't want to do the other stuff.
You're like,
I just wanted to work that machine that had the wrecking ball on it and knock buildings down, and then go on to my next job site. And I remember being in El Paso also didn't help. I was in El Paso. There weren't no skyscrapers and stuff. So I was just like, yeah, when I was like, how am I going to have enough work?
2-story building go up.
Yeah, it's not nearly as fun. I want to knock something big down.
At one point in time, I always said I wanted to be an actress. There was a couple of like things that I put in there as I got older.
Mm-hmm.
we did a radio show. My mother had brought us on and they interviewed. My mother used to do radio and she brought us in onto the show. And the person was asking the other host what we wanted to do when we grew up. I think my sister Melissa said a lawyer at that time or a judge. I don't remember what my sister Daisy said. And I said a swimmer because swimming was just the funnest thing to do during the summer. And they were so mad at me. They said, swimmer? I was like, they're professional swimmers. They were like, that was so dumb. I said, you know what I wanted to say was a hula hooper. So you all need to be grateful that I said swimmer. I think I was 7 or 8 at the time. I was really tossing back and forth. I was like, swimmer or hula hooper?
You need to be grateful. And I didn't say my first name was hula hooper.
That's what I really wanted to be able to say, but I know it didn't make as much sense as swimmer. So I said swimmer. They were like, you're so dumb saying swimmer.
Oh my God. Angel, time to clock in for work. All right.
Hey, how you guys doing? It's like the sign twirlers.
$15 an hour, you said? I could go all night.
Oh, yeah. So anyways.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I would love it. Love it. What they got you? What they get something?
It's just it's just a funny visual. You being like, first of all,
but
you're lucky I can go with my first bar.
Yeah, because they talked about me so bad. I was like,
we shouldn't do that to children's dreams. I did that to Zay one time. I destroyed his dream when he was little. He was young.
What do you want to do?
He wanted to make video games like the machines, right? I was like, what do you want to do when you grow up, Zay? He probably had to be maybe 7 or 8. I want to make video games. I was like, oh, no, like fighting games? He was like, no, like video games, the machines. And I was like, what? No, man. Design the games. He's like, no, I want to make the thing that you put the game into. I was like, Isaiah, you can't do that. You ain't going to be able to compete with PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo and stuff. You want to make games. You make the game for them and then you sell it to them. He's like, oh, I really want to make games. And he started crying.
You
and then
terrible
I know.
father.
I felt like Will Smith in Pursuit of Happiness when he broke Jaden's dream. I don't remember what the boy's dream was. So then I went back and told him, like, you could do whatever you want, son. You can make it. And he was like, I don't want to make games no more.
Too late. You buried that dream all the way in hell. He can't go back and get it. You can't believe you did that to that baby. Sai wants to be a police officer currently. That's what Amar said as well, but I think it's only because he was at a Christian daycare and they were like, cops. That's what you want to be. As a black, you got 2 options. Either you're the robber or you're the cop. Be the cop.
Hilarious.
Kai said he wants to manage businesses.
There you go.
And I was just like, oh, and let me tell you what the Lord showed me. There was a man speaking at our school's like kickoff event, the kids' school's kickoff event. He's a part of the board of the school. And he said, I sit on 7 boards. So I work with 7 different CEOs.
Dang.
I was like, oh, maybe that's what Kai.
I can imagine Kai like,
I was like, I saw it. I mean, I thought it was a great career option, but I still wasn't thinking as big as it could be. The man glazed over it so fast in his speech. He was like, I work with 7 different CEOs. And I always say, I wish all of my CEOs could be like you, talking about the head of our school. But I want to be like, how much you get paid to do that?
To do it?
Do it. How much? That's a lot of money. 7 different.
Oh, we got some good stock options.
Of course. Like,
and you ain't got to be up in there every day.
No.
Email me, man.
They go to the board meetings, man. That's it.
Not if he's doing 7. If he's on 7 boards. And I know you don't get board positions aren't typically paid positions.
Right.
But
equity.
there
Maybe having
it's that equity.
Big
So
big
I'm like, I wanted to be like, tell me the businesses. Tell me all of them. I want to know because I'm gonna figure out how much money you worth.
One of the things.
Man.
Hold on. I was typing in the wrong area.
And it went away.
No, on the notes, I was trying to find something. And I found the makings of one of my sets from 2020. Well, yes.
2020? That wasn't that long ago.
No, I'm sorry. I copied it into my notes at 2020.
Okay.
No, this was 2020.
You were writing down ideas.
I was
for
writing
a
down
set?
ideas for jokes. You want to hear some?
I would love to.
This is going to be my set. It was going to be called Hollywood Outsider. I guess I was going to do a special.
I love your big dream. I love it. Go
Here's
ahead.
the first top line. Moved to LA 7 years ago. I have yet to acquire a Hollywood body. Dash. These are the little sub thoughts. These are just my. I never even worked none of these jokes out.
These are just ideas.
This is just pandemic. I'm writing stuff down so when I have a chance to go back out on stage,
I got something to talk about. Yeah,
that's good because if you have a good body, you have a chance to cheat. Nice, Kev. I actually don't cheat for a whole different reason. I don't have a cheat on you body. Nice.
Okay, you end up doing that.
That
Yep,
made the cut.
I did. I have a stay-at-home body. Pick up the kids from soccer. Cut up orange slices body. Yes. Everyone in LA is vegan, not me. It's against my religion. Don't know where I was going with that. But the next thing I said was Jesus had the first fish fry. Oh, that was the joke.
That was the joke.
Okay, next line down. My people back home would be ashamed of how I raised my kids. I don't beat my kids. I know that doesn't make me black. Here's the stream of consciousness. Black people get mad at your dessert choice. I like pumpkin pie. When you're black, you have to see every black movie and like every black food. I don't beat my oldest because he's good and he's smart and he's a nerd. My kids don't play outside. They don't even know how fast they are because they've never been chased by a dog. That joke killed. I did that joke.
Okay.
They don't know how fast they are because they've never been chased by a dog. I did that on
what?
I've done that on tour.
That was first tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buick Skylark.
Big kid. That joke used to kill.
Buick Skylark.
Yeah, I might read that back. LA has the most unusual church I've ever been to. Diddy was at church with me one time.
Which church?
One church. I remember he had like a Bentley parked outside. I was like, this is crazy. Tank sang praise and worship behind me. I remember that. I stopped singing.
Yes, and you talked about it here on the podcast.
I talked about that. You know how hard it is to sing praise and worship when Tank is behind you singing? I switched to a white church because the church I was going to was too beautiful and it was like a casting call. It's hilarious. It was also closer. White church was totally different than I grew up in. I did this joke. No praise break, no shouting, singing, totally different. Wow.
Tied hour.
Tied hour. Speaking of tied hour, we're ending this episode now.
Oh, that's right.
We got to do it.
We got to do a bonus episode because I'm going out of town this week.
Oh, you are?
What?
Yes.
That wasn't.
That was completely different.
It was completely different.
I should have known.
No, that happened after you.
But I should have known it was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're like, free time.
You're like Judge Mathis. I got to be on the road all the time.
Melissa got an opportunity. If it works out, we might be going to the US Open.
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
That's nice.
Yeah. So anyway, Patreon, give us a second. I'm gonna get some water and then we'll come back.
Ready and one. Bring the mics down.
Yes.
Mics are hot.
Hey, hey, hey.
Did not Rage Against the Machine?
No.
I'm chasing after you.
Sing, Angel.
No matter what I have to do.
Why, Angel?
Cause I need you more and more. I'm chasing after you. No matter what I have to do. Cause I need you more and more. I'm chasing after you. No matter what I have to do. Cause I need you more and more. I'm chasing
You better sing,
after
Angel
you,
Akita.
no matter what I have to do. Cause I need you more and more. 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 Chasing after you, no matter what I have to do. Cause I need you more and more. I'm chasing after you. No matter what I have to do. You gotta rock like this. I need more and more.
Yes, Angel.
More and more. This is my praise team slap. More and more. Because you got the mic when you're on the praise team. So you gotta slap other things. More and more. More and more. Sing after
you.
Talking about not having any other lyrics. Like you just really saying the same thing.
This is Thong Song.
Closer to you.
You better go up and down. There.
For you, I'm chasing after you. I'm raising my way through just to be close.
Are you ready?
To you. I'm chasing.
And 5,
Hey,
4,
hey.
3, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to this thing. I'm Kevin on stage. She.
That chick
That
Angel.
chick.
Welcome to another
Hey,
podcast
hey,
episode.
hey,
Smash that like button.
hey,
Smash that
hey,
notification
Bow,
button.
bow, bow, bow.
If you didn't watch the main, you're missing out. I'm going on tour, KevinOnStage.com. Link in my bio where the links be. You feel me?
I'm going
Angel.
to come to some of your shows just to tarry while you're telling jokes. Hey, shot out of the ball CD. You'll be the only one to hear it. I'm just gonna put it in your yeah. To get the anointed laugh.
Get the anointed laughter.
I really honestly cannot remember anything. So
You know what? That big folk.
You had a big weekend.
That big fofo.
So
You had a big weekend.
I'm sure it's just something, but I'll tell you next week.
All right. Now, sports talk. Rookie of the year, WNBA. Who you feeling?
Oh my gosh, WNBA. Of course, I'm always gonna put my vote for Miss Angel,
Big Reese.
my namesake, because I do think she been balling. I do think she been killing
She
it.
has the single season WNBA record, period. Not for a rookie.
Mhm.
She owns the most rebounds in a single season.
Yeah, I'm going to say Angel. I'm going to say Angel. Do I think they will give it to her? I don't know.
They don't. You don't have to worry about it.
I don't know.
That's my baby. I got 2 jerseys. Caitlin Clark gonna get that award.
I know that there's so much attention on that girl.
No. Hooping for hooping's sake.
She is no. And I know she's a hooper. I'm not saying that she's
okay.
not. But I just feel like Angel just had a great freaking season.
I think if Angel came out last year or maybe next year, she probably would have gotten played the same way.
She'd get so much heat.
Yeah. But Caitlin, since the Olympic break, that girl been, first of all, she plays an easy style of basketball that you can vote for. The three's been dropping. They weren't dropping early in the season.
When I watch look at the whole season, though,
they look at the whole season. They do look at the whole season.
That's what I'm saying.
They look at the whole season, and also they tend to look towards the last part of the season.
Well, then that's not fair. That's not fair.
But she been hitting three after three after three. Now the Caitlin Clark stands got mad at me because I was saying that Asia Wilson should be the MVP.
Of course,
no debate.
Of course,
she done gone for 40.
I know it.
You know that, and they hit me and said I'm shading Caitlin Clark because I'm mad that she's in the MVP discussion. I said,
no,
I'm sorry.
Is it because you got a signed jersey sitting on your desk?
Could be. I didn't even think that was up for debate. I didn't know. Them folks was like, Caitlin should be the MVP. It's happened in the WNBA. Candace Parker was the MVP in her rookie season. I didn't watch that season, but I don't think anybody was beating Asia. And if it was going to be her, it was going to be Nafisha Collier. I didn't think Caitlin had a chance at MVP. Them folks, I might as well have told them stands Caitlin can't hoop at all. I said, y'all, I actually made a whole video on Twitter and was like, y'all got to chill. Because anything you say about a WNBA player, it seems like Caitlin stan. I'm using the word stans because there's a lot of rational people who support and like her. I'm not referencing them. People who have a level head on their shoulders. Yeah. But you talk about Angel Reese, your comments fill up with Caitlin's better. Caitlin clears. Caitlin should win Rookie of the Year. You talk about Asia Wilson win. You could talk about Defensive Player of the Year, and they'd be like, Caitlin should get that too. And I'd be like, now, come on now.
Now, what do you think would happen if they did give Rookie of the Year to Angel? Would there just be
Civil war?
You think so?
Civil war in America.
That'd be the tipping point.
Storm the Capitol again.
That'd be the tipping point.
I don't think they could even give them. I was hoping for co-rookies of the year prior to the Olympic break.
Share it.
I was like, let them share. LeBron and Melo was neck and neck. They gave it to Bron prior to the Olympic break. If they gave it to Angel, Civil War.
Because if they looked at the
it
whole,
would be voter
if they were looking at the whole season, you feel like Angel should not be in real contention with Caitlin. Whole season, not after the Olympic break.
If you give the whole season, Caitlin Clark has probably put together a more of a Rookie of the Year resume, all things included. What that means is, first, there's style points. There just is. Shooting deep threes and dope assists, we are human beings. It's a beautiful game of basketball. Rebounding is a very important part of basketball. It's not a sexy part of basketball. You don't see a highlight of just niggas, hey, outlet, hey, outlet. One of the things they get on Angel a lot is she rebounds a lot of her own misses. They blow it out of proportion, but it's style points. Also, Caitlin Clark's team has a better record than Angel's team.
Fever over the
Suns. The Fever are going to be a tough.
They Suns, not the Sky.
No, Sky.
Okay, I was like,
Sun is Connecticut.
Okay, listen, did you see me pick it up?
Yeah.
No, I said, now listen.
Because you know the sports, Angel.
I'm a sports. I was just talking to my comrade and fellow sports commentator, Jamel Hill.
Oh, wow.
Friend of the pod.
Yeah, I was talking to her this weekend, and I said, I am the sports commentator on Here's the Thing. She said, I do.
You know more than Jamel. I don't care if she worked at ESPN and was a journalist for the Detroit and Orlando. When I talk about somebody who knows sports, I tell my other friends how much Angel knows.
Listen, she said, I see you, and you do an excellent job. I said,
excellent job.
I said,
But no, I think Caitlin, their team has a better record. They're playing better. And head to head, I think the Fever have won 3 out of their 4 times they played. So if you're a voter, you're voting for Caitlin Clark, I believe. Caitlin Clark might be all WNBA second team, maybe even first team. Like that's how good she's been playing. She's been hitting 30. Oh, it's 2-1 or 3-1. But anyway, now as a fan of Angel, the Sky have a much worse overall basketball team, right? Kelsey Mitchell, who played for the Fever, is a great veteran guard. She went for like 30 the other night. One of the reasons the Fever close out games really well is because of Kelsey Mitchell. Like, she's what you need. Somebody who knows how to play, knows how to score. Aaliyah Boston is a more talented offensive scorer than Angel Reese or Camila Cardoso, and they run plays through her. And then you have Caitlin Clark, and they have good vets around them.
They have a better team.
They have a better team.
So
I was reading
their
this.
team is going to have a better record.
I was reading some stats the other day because, mind you, I'm coming back in after not watching the WM for a long time. They said the Sky lost their top 5 scorers from last year. They're one of the few teams that starts 2 rookies. And their leading scorer from earlier in the season got traded, Mabry, and Elizabeth Williams, who was supposed to be their good veteran, got hurt in the top of the season, been out for the year. And they're still in playoff contention. So I'm going to ride for Angel Reese.
That's what I'm saying. She got the horse with the broken leg and it's still in the Derby. Okay.
Yes. I think if they get they need to get their team together to be a better team. But Angel be balling, and I don't care what you say. She got 20 rebounds 2 games in a row. That's my dog.
If she get Rookie of the Year, you heard it here first, because that's who I'm voting for when they ask me.
The Sky needs some more players in order to be more competitive.
No
but I love
shade to Caitlin Clark.
No shade to Caitlin Clark. That girl be balling, and her stands be just making it unbearable to talk about anything sports. I'll be like, bro, ain't nobody even talk about her.
And she looked like a ball player. She looked like that's what she do.
She do. Patrick Beverly was like, people like Caitlin Clark because she's the height of an average woman. I was like, Caitlin Clark is 6 feet tall. That is not average woman height.
Average woman is my mother-in-law is 6 feet, and I don't think of her as average.
No.
Hi, mama.
What you doing up there like that?
What you doing up there? Come down.
Yeah, like, bro, people like Caitlin Clark because she's good at basketball. And she's kind of a clit head.
Wow.
She talks trash like Steph. Like, she comes across as humble. I'm from Iowa, corn. When she hits those 3, she'll hit a layup. She's like, did that go in? She yells. She complains about fouls a lot. Like, bruh, she just like Steph. People think Steph is humble. This is not humble.
No.
When you go
not in an international platform.
Nuit, not humble at all. He's a jerk. And it worked because what you finna do? I shot it from 28 feet. What you finna do? It's okay. People can be clit heads. Angel's a clit head all the time.
I am. It's
all right.
One of my favorite things.
2 more sports things before we move on.
Yeah.
College football.
Are you
Roll
Dagum Tide?
Roll Dagum Tide. This is the first year that the college football playoffs have expanded to 12 teams. The Pac-10, rest in peace, Josh. We got nowhere to go.
Pac-12.
Pac-12, actually. We got nowhere to go. Me and Josh outside naked.
I was terrified this weekend. USC, LSU.
On a Monday, capitalism is terrible but great. Because we had college football from like Friday, Saturday, a college football game on Sunday.
That was insane.
And Monday.
And big games.
Yes, and then the NFL, they're playing on Thursday, Friday.
Oh yeah, they're running the numbers up at this point.
Yeah, they
remember when Monday Night Football was the big thing because everything was on Sunday?
Everything.
It's capitalism was like, what if there's just a game a little bit every day?
Every day, a man can sit down, scratch his balls,
and watch. It's just so many games. They playing in the college football last week. They played in Ireland. I said, y'all don't even pretend to let these babies go to class.
Yeah,
they don't even. They played a football game in Ireland.
We ain't got enough fields here in America.
Not big enough.
People got that money plus Guinness.
Oh my God! Well, bump the college people. Kai and Sai start flag football today.
There we go. They might go to the Olympics.
Flagging the football, yes, because that's the only version they mama letting them play.
Right. I respect it.
All right. Now,
I played flag football in high school and college.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You said there was one more thing. You said 2 more things than college football.
Oh, the NFL starts this week too on Thursday. All right. So Trump got in a little bit of trouble.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Because he going up into cemeteries doing campaign videos.
They went to do you know exactly what happened? Because I've been following this story. Tell the people what happened if you don't know.
So, former President Donald Trump was invited to come to Arlington Cemetery, which is a cemetery that specifically for fallen soldiers, for veterans, and they have some very in a section I do believe it's called like Section 60. That it might be the whole cemetery. They have very strict rules about there can be no political campaigning on the grounds, no political videos can be made, political photography. The only photographer you can use is an Arlington photographer.
Usually
Ooh.
for the national or for like the archives, right?
I think so.
Those for
I think you can. I think you can request the pictures, but regardless, no one else should be. Nobody else.
there's no. Can I get a photo credential?
Correct.
Got it.
So he was invited by a family to come as they went to memorialize whoever it was that had passed. The couple of I think it was like 13 or 12 that had been killed in Afghanistan. I can't remember what the reason was why they were killed, but they were invited. The staff member at Arlington had already talked to somebody on the staff of the people coming, telling them the rules. These are the rules. You all will abide by them. The staff person saw two of Trump's campaign photographers trying to take photos. He tried to stop them.
Ooh.
Physically stop them.
Physically?
Yes, like physically. And it became a verbal and physical altercation.
Oh wow, square up.
The family, thank you. It was when they were withdrew from Afghanistan. The family was like, we told him he could take pictures. Arlington Cemetery was like, y'all, don't get to change the rules. The rule is the rule.
Right.
And you can't be over here taking political campaign photos. So that's pretty much what it is. Because I do believe, posted. I mean, it definitely looks like a campaign thing. He's like, no, I was invited. I was
set
coming.
up.
Yeah.
He said it was set up.
I wasn't
It's all
coming
set up.
for a campaign thing. Then tell the people with the cameras to go sit down.
Now, listen, I've been to Arlington Cemetery a couple of times. As a kid, my dad took me. I took the boys.
It was a she. Sorry.
And I've been probably 3 times. I've been to a few cemeteries. None more solemn and solace than Arlington Military National Cemetery. I took my kids and I was like, y'all don't hush. Just hush.
Don't move fast.
You don't got to even be military.
Yeah.
You ain't to know. Nobody should even have to tell you that at Arlington Cemetery, you shouldn't take no picture and then use it for campaign stuff. Because that email went out quick, same day. Because they was on Fox talking about it, about like Trump. If the clip I saw on Fox, they were like, so you're not really supposed to do that.
At all.
And we talking about a candidate who has already been president. Like, there's really no excuse, period.
No.
Somebody on your team should know. And if you didn't know, the fact that somebody came and stopped you should have been a sign. But then you pushed them aside, took your picture anyway, and made a campaign thing. And if you're the head of the campaign, Trump, it's not going to be an excuse that, oh, I didn't know, I didn't do. It all rolls up to the top.
He don't listen. What are rules to Donald J. Trump? He will do whatever he wants to, and then explain whatever way he wants to later. I didn't know.
Yes.
I was invited. It doesn't matter because for him, rules are imaginary.
Yes.
He's like, you made those rules up. I made up rules.
Yeah. Right. But the thing that's funny though, you rarely see him on the back foot of stuff. And the crazy thing is Tim Walz, one could argue that he was a little less than clear about his military record when it comes to, did you fight in war?
He
Right.
talked about it in their first interview.
Yeah, a little less than clear. So to me, the Republicans had him on that, and they were hammering him on that. He was like, well, what I said was, I stayed back. Support, hey man. Support looks a lot of different things. I can support Angel on her tour by picking her kids up from school. but I didn't go on tour with her. When I said what I said, maybe I didn't say what I said. So I felt like, okay, y'all have a solid knock on him that you can beat into the ground. Lo and behold, you went up to the Arlington Cemetery and took a picture and used that for your campaign. Now you got a fresh thing. Tim Wall's thing was big old. And I'll give y'all, it was murky. He could have cleared it up much better than he did. Both sides said that. He said a version of that on his clarification. But you went up to that cemetery and took that picture and used it in a campaign last week.
I don't know why people think Trump is listening to any strategist. This nigga is doing improv. You understand me? Long form improv. Okay? This nigga is just ending it.
Give me a gift.
He'll make the gift. They're like, oh yeah, we'll stand on this. He's like, we're paying for IVF for everybody. What the hell?
Angel. Where did that come from?
He is improving.
I said,
give me a topic.
Abortion.
6 weeks, not long enough, but get rid of it.
It's like when I saw that, I put my glasses on. I said, hold on.
They're like, wait, but you voted. Like,
Josh,
you know what you said already, though.
I was like, hold on. I literally thought, and this was the thing I hate the most about AI and deepfakes. It's going to get to the point where you can't even tell what's real. When I saw that, his take on IVF and the abortion thing, when he said 6 weeks, hold on, wait, that's one of their flags in the stand.
He was like, there are certain states that are allowing for 9-month-old abortions. They're actually allowing you to birth the baby, shoot it in the head. I don't agree with that.
Too long.
You know how many people, I've seen so many clips of like, you know how Comedy Central will go out and do Man on the Street? People legitimately believe that people are allowed to have abortions after the baby is born. Yes. And they're like, no, you look it. That's their thing. Look it up.
Look it up.
Look it up. And somebody was like, look up someone being allowed to kill a baby after it's born. Yeah. They're allowing it.
Yeah.
Where?
Who is they?
Yeah.
Who is they?
DJ Khaled knows. We don't know. They are allowing it, Josh, and you don't believe me? Look it up. Do your research.
It breaks my heart.
I said, man, ain't nobody shooting babies in the head.
This man was doing the Ball Brothers before y'all started. Do you understand? Wait a minute. You are a mechanic in Walmart, and there's been an explosion.
Big explosion. So big.
China.
It was sad.
China.
They did it. I promise to God, this man is.
God.
So these, I don't even know what the strategists are there for. They're just to try to clean up.
We up there on racism and vibes, baby.
Yeah.
we clear strategy. What I feel like saying today is what I'm gonna say, and when I talk to you tomorrow, I might feel different. Forget what I said yesterday, nigga. That was yesterday.
He sat up there at that daggone black journalist, whatever you want to call it.
BJ.
He said, "Is Kamala? Is she black or not?"
That
what
is
she?
So abysmal.
Is she black or not? What's going on with
that? She decided to be black.
This man is, I'm telling you, he's giving us a show. And I don't know who's doing the suggestion. But I think when you can be a felon and still have the audacity to be like, I'm the best thing this country has ever had as a president, you got to know this nigga is improving his ass off and just making up any rule.
Mm-hmm.
Any rule. We should have known he was delirious when he said he was more attractive than Kamala.
Well, he's had bigger crowds than your dad did at the Million Man March. I Have a Dream speech.
Oh, of course.
He's had bigger crowds than that.
So much bigger.
Was there even a Million Man at the Million Man March, or were they just hoping for that? Because I've had bigger crowds. I look better than Kamala. I said when that.
Hold on. It's Comrade Kamala now, Kev.
Is that new?
Well, it's a vote for communism if you vote for Kamala.
Yeah. I haven't heard that.
Oh yeah.
Comrade.
Kamala.
Good old fashioned McCarthyism is back. We ain't had McCarthyism in a minute.
They're throwing anything out there. What was the other thing he said? He said, "I've always been good to the Obamas, and they just talked about me so badly." He said that.
He did.
After the DNC, after they spoke, I've treated them so well.
The Obamas. When the whole birther thing, that was treating them well. Obama had to deal with that for years, and he wasn't even a presidential candidate at the time.
Do you understand? Do you understand? This man is it's improv. The other show,
anyway?
other show is over. Like, you know what I'm saying? The 7 o'clock show is over. So all the things I said there don't apply to the 9 o'clock show. You bringing up shit from an improv show that I did last week. That doesn't matter. New suggestions. He said the people who died in war were losers and suckers. Now he's at a cemetery taking new suggestions.
New suggestions, man. That was the early, baby.
I was an alien last week. Nigga, I'm different now.
The early show, man. I don't even remember what I said.
Chicken now.
You know what it was? It's Ricky Bobby's dad.
Yes.
You said you're not first or last. He was like, hell, you can be second, third. You can even be fourth. I was high when I said that, man.
Right.
I lived my whole life off that. That was dumb. That was dumb of you.
Yeah.
You're not first, you're last.
You're not first.
You could be second, third. Hell, you could even be fourth. Ricky was 38 years old, but
I've lived my whole life with that mantra, and you don't even remember fucking saying
man,
that.
I was high when
Say that.
Angel, when they said that line, I passed out laughing. Because his dad was like, man, I was high when I said that. You could be second, third. Hell, you could even be fourth.
That's one of my favorite Will Ferrell movies.
Oh,
It's
so
great.
good.
he got a solid little resume of comedic movies.
Oh yeah.
Will Ferrell? I would think so.
He got a solid little resume. Who got a better resume than him? That's white.
Jim's
Yep.
up. Jim's
I'll
up
give you
there.
Jim.
That Ace Ventura.
It was
trilogy.
the first movie that I like cried laughing to.
When he came out of that rhino's butt as
Was
a
it?
child, I said, man, it was all sweat. Angel,
He
it
said
couldn't
it's
have been more funny to me.
Uh-huh.
It could nothing in that moment. I said,
front of the tour guides too.
Josh, I said,
He birthed out naked.
Angel, I
Hold on,
said,
the
He's like,
first
it's
clip. The
when
first
the
clip was
fans
just
went
a
out.
finger. It was.
I said, man, this guy really.
We still will do this in the car. And when nothing is rocking.
All righty then.
Josh, he could do no. He was my favorite actor for so long when I was a kid.
It's great.
Tony doesn't think Dumb and Dumber is that funny.
Oh my God.
Tony-
Our birds' heads are falling off.
Our pets head.
Oh, pets, yes.
Angel, Tony don't like silly. I said, you missing out. When they said
That's
you
the
wouldn't hear an
best.
annoying sound. He was 30 years old, Angel.
It was so good.
Time out, time out.
Have you
Our pets' heads are
realized?
falling off. We're
Have
going
you
to a little.
realized what you've done?
We're going to a little place called Aspen. I know her name starts with an S. It was Swanson. Let's look on the briefcase. Samsonite. We started with an S though.
Oh,
Angel, okay, just a couple more parts. When they were at the fire and he was like, man, my hands are cold. He's like, you want my extra pair of gloves? You had 2 gloves this whole time? Aspen. My hands are sweaty.
Aspen.
what is that song that they were singing in the
Nah.
thing?
Yeah, bird, mockingbird. Have you heard? She's gonna buy you a
A
mockingbird.
mockingbird. Yes. And then when he peed on his back when they were on the little moped. Ooh,
It's warm. It's warm. Lamborghini, 279,000. We're to keep that. That nigga spent $1 million and filled a briefcase with IOUs. How you don't laugh at that, Tony
It was great.
Baker?
It was
You
great.
can't triple stamp a double stampy.
You can't triple that to a double stamp, Lloyd. You can't triple that with double stamp.
Him shitting.
Can't do that.
Uh-uh.
La 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 la.
They killed that man with rat poison at the restaurant. They put chilies in his burger. It was great.
I loved it. I loved it. And
Dumb and Dumber is not that funny. Natalie Noel, you crazy?
Blocked.
in the doodling on the toilet when his legs are straight
God, Angel.
and he's just
A good fart joke.
yes,
It's
Toilet.
everywhere.
A good fart joke. I'm always good for it. What would you say? So Will, if I go top 5 for Will, I'm probably going
Oh,
Anchorman, Talladega Nights, Step Brothers, Old School.
I was about to say if old school ain't on
gotta
Yeah,
there,
put Old
Frank the
School.
Tank.
I'm walking out.
Man, I might go Anchorman 2 as well.
Man 2 is great.
And if I was to go if I was going to go, and those are just like strictly comedic movies. If I was going to go, Jim's top 5 is probably in my personal top 5. Liar Liar was such a save the cat type of movie, like the movie script software book. If you guys
follow
don't know.
the format, yeah,
perfect formulaic 1990s movie.
They said you left off Elf for Will.
I don't feel as strongly about Elf as other people do. I like it, but it ain't like.
I'll throw an honorable mention in there.
Which one?
The Other Guys.
Oh, I love the Other Guys.
That is one of my favorite buddy
Marcus
cops.
watches that over and over again.
Is that the one with Will Ferrell, Eva Longoria? I mean, Eva
Yes.
Mendes. Eva Mendes
is when they're married.
Yeah.
Eva Mendes.
And he's
What's his
talking
wife?
to her crazy.
Yes.
Yo, you look disgusting.
and Mark is in there like, hold on, who is she?
My wife.
Another honorable mention is Night at the Roxbury.
Okay, that's not one of my
Really?
favorites. Yeah.
That just felt like a really long Saturday Night Live sketch that didn't have enough juice to be a movie.
Oh, I loved it a lot.
I'm sure it did well, but
So you don't like Blades of Glory then either?
I don't mind Blades of Glory, but it wouldn't be top 5. But Jim, I like Truman Show, even though it's not a strict comedy. I just think that's a really good movie. But Dumb and Dumber.
You can only do comedies.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Liar Liar.
What about Grinch?
I love The Grinch. It's not terribly hilarious, though. It's more of an impressive performance.
And The Mask, the same.
The Mask doesn't age well for me. I liked it when I was young, but I could turn on any of those Will Ferrell movies and laugh now. I would not enjoy The Mask right now.
Bruce Almighty.
Dick and Jane. That's one of my fun with Dick and Jane.
I like it.
That's a good one.
Cable Guy.
Cable Guy is a lot darker than people remember.
It's very dark.
It was funny. I love Cable Guy.
Mine would be Ace Ventura, Pet Detective,
And
Ace
2.
2 and 3.
Yeah. Because the Rhino was.
I don't remember
2
the
or
third.
3.
I don't remember the third one.
The third.
I like 2 better than 1, actually.
The third one is when he's in Africa, or is that the second one? Where he's like, "Excuse me, sir, your balls are showing."
I think that's third.
That's
I think
3.
it's third. I
Yeah,
think so.
he's in Africa.
Oh, were they?
I think I like 2 better than 1.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Guano.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of ran out.
I get you. I get you. The first one's Miami Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
Dan Marino.
There's no third that people are saying.
Oh, 2 might
So it
just
must
be
be
one
2
long
then.
one.
There's no third.
When Nature
Semi-Pro,
Calls, is that the second one?
That's 2.
Okay.
The big white bat, the guano, yeah.
Wow, they pumped those out in 2 years in a row.
Yeah, he was killing. He was getting 20 million in film at that time.
It was so good. So good.
Truman Show, We Can Keep Truman Show. Is that not that's a comedy though, ain't it?
No.
It's a dramedy?
It was, I didn't feel the comedy in it at all. At all.
He's got range.
Man, I don't know, man. I might have to give Will.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber, Liar Liar, Ace Ventura 1 and 2. Then what do you put in
It
fifth?
was really not a third. What am I thinking?
The Mask.
Like stupid laughter, though, I would slightly put Will ahead of Jim.
That's what I'm saying. I love Will, but I feel like Dumb and Dumber is better than anything Will's done. But top 5
Yes.
or top 5, I think Will has more funny, good movies that hold up.
Because even moments in Get Hard were funny.
Yeah, I hated that movie though. That was such a great log line, but I watched that on the plane and I was like, that's the one with him and Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't love.
Oh, I thought Me, Myself, and Irene. That would be in my top 5.
Okay.
Me, Myself,
But who
and
would you
Irene
pick of
killed.
those 2? Of the
I grew up loving Jim Carrey, so I'm gonna pick Jim Carrey, even though I feel like Will is still in it.
Yeah.
I don't think Jim is still
Because he's
in
not
it.
physical comedy. Oh no, Jim, he different.
Yeah, he's
I think
very
because
different.
he's not physical comedy, he can continue to make those movies.
Right.
But
So-
Jim is in a different place now, I believe.
yeah, absolutely. When he can be, he's made enough money. He ain't got to be in that place no more. But Will Ferrell, this is what I'll say about Will Ferrell. He's always Will Ferrell.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's always the bumbling fool.
Yes.
But it works, so I don't really mind it.
Yes.
I don't mind it. I know what his thing is. I told you one of his shtick is he yells the obvious.
Yes.
And I don't know why it's so funny to me. You just yelled the thing that we saw. You didn't have to say it, but it's so funny to me. But
he's 50 some, ain't he?
I would think he's 60. I would think he's 60.
57.
Okay.
You know what else about Jim too? I think I always give him a little edge. Jim Carrey 62. Because I watched him go from
In Living Color.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like he holds a special place in my
That's
heart.
why I said I grew up with him. I wasn't watching Saturday Night Live like that. I was watching In Living Color every single episode.
Yes.
So Vera DeMilo, Fire Marshal Bill, those are things that you just don't forget.
Yes.
He was with us blacks, and them whites act like they don't remember that.
They don't.
But we do.
He remembers though.
He has to. That jump started. He was doing, I think he said he did stand up at first.
Yep. He came up doing impressions.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
He was a impressionist. I saw, and then we'll move on. This clip from Marlon Wayans was really encouraging. I just want to play for you.
I thought there was 3 Ace Ventura movies. Dear God.
That's that what's that called?
F44.
Mandela Effect.
Thing that Dad did.
Didn't know this.
Everything is lessons. There's some positives. I'm not worried about. There's gonna come a time where I'm gonna be so big that people are gonna buy everything I have. There's gonna come a time in my life, and then I'm building a library. And then when I'm gone, maybe my kids have this thing that Dad did that you go, wow, all these things my dad did that they never saw. And now the legend of me, my kids will be able to eat off of things. So there's no failure. Everything is supposed to happen exactly the way it is. When I was 19, I got Batman. I was going to be the first black person besides Billy D to be in one of these big movies. It was with Tim Burton, and I was going to be Robin. Then I got a phone call from Tim Burton and Denise DeNovi and a letter saying that I wasn't. Really? And see, I was going to be off to the races. Batman, Robin, and then do you know what my career would have been? But it didn't happen. And immediately I was like, I was hurt.
Intense.
But I said, I'm going to start writing these movies. I'm going to start creating my own show. I'm going to start doing things that I know put the ball in my own hand. Had that Robin happened, I would have had a different career. Where would you be right now had that happened? I don't know, probably cracked out somewhere because I wouldn't know what to do with that kind of success and money.
I did not expect him to say that.
God put me on this journey to create. Look at what I've done. Look at what because I took the long route. He didn't want me taking the shortcut. I had to take the long route because there was a lot I needed to learn. There was jewels for me to gather all along the way. No, I didn't go straight to it. I went the long way. But look at all that I know now. Look at all this that I know. And I'm going to make my way here. It's taking the long route, the scenic route.
I mean, it's been a beautiful scene.
I was so encouraged by that. I didn't get nobody's gonna make me be Robin, and I don't really go on that many auditions. But I feel like my career has taken a long way. But I think when you take the long way, you build lasting connections with people.
Yes.
And I think when people tell me, like I just posted Zay's college thing. Shout out to Josh. He took some great pictures. Zay looked so handsome in one of these pictures. This
They got posted?
yeah, on Patreon only.
Oh,
okay.
I still haven't seen him, but yes, I saw the alert.
And people legitimately, Isaiah's 18 now. People legitimately have been watching him since he was 5.
They grew up with him.
I was thinking about him on Arts and Raps.
Yes.
When I was taking those photos, I was like, why are you going to college?
Yesterday we was at home and he was just like, me and Melissa was both working in the kitchen. We actually was eating California Pizza Kitchen. Shout out to them.
CPK, that
man,
that's a consistent place.
And he came in there with little sweats, was like, hey man, I'm going to the movies. I'll be back in a couple hours. I was like, you just driving? You just gonna drive your car down to the movies, watch a movie, and drive home? And
does JoJo have his permit?
No, Melissa just signed him up
for driver's ed.
Yes,
gotta be out of here, man.
He'll be driving probably before the school year's out.
Little Marcus will have his permit before the school. We were talking about it today.
Little Marcus?
Yeah, he'll have his permit come March.
Man.
Oh, he's getting right after it as soon as he can, right?
Oh, I'm making sure because I
Oh, you
want
need the
him to
help.
drive them.
I was gonna say.
You're taking the boys to school. Was that this year marks 15 years of me being a content creator.
15 years.
Congrats, Angel.
Thank you. I can mark it by my child because I started creating content when I was pregnant with him.
Mm-hmm.
So my first video was back in May of 2009. And wow, for the first 10 years, I'm gonna tell you, I was like, why am I doing this? This makes no sense. Granted, it opened up doors. I was able to get into hosting because of my YouTube content. But for the longest, I was just like, Lord, I don't know why you have me doing this, but I'm gonna keep doing it because there's nothing outside of something in me, which is you, that is pushing me to do this. Because ain't nothing outside coming that's making me go, this is what to do. But the thing that I do love about it is the story of this Black family that is being lived out loud in a functioning way.
Mm-hmm.
That my children, like Kai and Sai and Amar, absolutely love their birthing video.
Yes.
They
You
are
did
like upset. Like they're just like, this is how world. Not only that,
And they can watch it forever.
and as long as YouTube don't do something crazy, they can watch it for forever.
The fact that you have That Chick Angel YouTube page and it's still your YouTube page. And your oldest video, your first video, Beyonce's That Chick Angel TV, was uploaded on May 17, 2009.
Yeah.
And you started covering your pregnancy stuff.
Yeah.
You had a strategy. I'm going pregnancy 20 weeks, 26, 31 weeks of loneliness, pregnancy blog, pregnancy number 8. First of all,
I know
hair going crazy.
I know.
Prenataling. Hair long and luxurious.
But did you see I look like a guy? First of all, I put pregnancy number 8 and meant to put pregnancy update number 8.
Oh, yeah,
so people were like,
next nigga Angel titled this video pregnancy number 8 or 9. I can't remember.
yes.
And that is the most
Clickbaitable. People were like, you don't know how many kids? No, I didn't realize I didn't put.
You can't remember what to me, it was what video you were on, obviously.
Yeah, no, but people who had never seen me before were like, how is Black? She don't know what pregnancy she on.
Pregnancy number 8 or 9, I can't remember.
I can't remember. I'm just popping babies out my nappy pussy all day. I don't know.
Let me see what my first YouTube video, and I can tell you, I was not planning to be a content creator. I was just like, if I could put this video on YouTube, I could share it with people easier. My first YouTube video was uploaded. Oops. Clayton and Earl was uploaded 15 years ago.
Woo!
September 11, 2008. It's titled When I Think About Jesus.
Oh my
This is the YouTube video site that I don't have the password to anymore.
Oh no, man.
Then I uploaded. It's so funny when I look back at this. I did like, here's all my Clayton Earl stuff because we were trying to promote that. Then it's just JoJo being born.
Yeah,
Let me put that up on there.
You're like, let's talk about this.
Learn how to shout with AJ, America's Next Top Black Preacher, David Allen Greer, Chocolate News, America's Next. I've been doing the same thing. I did a thing called Bassinets because Cribs was MTV, so I did Bassinets.
Oh, hilarious! Of
15
course.
years ago, but I wasn't trying to be a content creator. The videos are so random. Then I just have a play trailer. No Good Men play trailer. Then I go back to some videos, stand up. There was no cohesion.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely didn't have cohesion. After I had that baby, Marcus was like, I don't want my son on the internet. I was like, that's all my
Really?
son. I was like, oh God. So once I gave birth to him, that pregnancy content went, mothering content went right away.
Let me tell you what, right after that baby was born, sketch.
Yeah.
Sketch. The Car Jacksons. Angel doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Angels.
I came up out of
Laura
there.
Bell Bundy, Shaka Tanel, Brown Holiday contest.
Oh yeah. Do you know who Laura Bell Bundy is?
Oh, is that your character?
No, Laura Bell Bundy is a real white woman.
This
She's
you-
actually from Lexington, Kentucky. She had a contest. And she was like, if you have to create a character, and it was for something, because she created this whole town where she created all these different characters. It was so great to watch.
Is this you talking like a white woman from the South?
No, I don't know what I'm talking. I think it's a woman who makes wigs for babies.
Waka Flocka.
Shawkantale Brown.
Yes, Shawkantale.
Has Shawkantale Brown picked up some way?
Yes.
Y'all can kiss my ass.
You've been you forever.
Brown, yes. And got herself deep. Yes. And I mean, I had a son.
She had a character named Shawkantale Brown.
Is your better Brown?
She was
Is that first of all, Lil Marcus looked just like Amar.
Yeah.
You did have them glowworms. Your word, not mine.
So she had a character named Shawkantale Brown that was a hairstylist. And this was Shawkantale Brown.
Hilarious, Angel.
Yeah.
Anyway, just a little trip down memory lane.
Yeah, she was in Legally Blonde, the musical on Broadway.
Who's that? Shawkantale Brown?
Laura Bell Bundy.
Oh, Laura Bell Bundy.
Yeah, she's like a famous actress that used to create characters.
Since we're talking about podcasts,
Go ahead.
did you hear Travis and Jason Kelce got
That Amazon money, man.
$100 million?
That Amazon money is different. They're ruining everything. I'm telling you.
Our pets' heads are falling off. Let me read you the top 5 podcast deals. This has been going viral on Twitter because of Kelce Brothers. Joe Rogan signed for $250 million.
How many
Alex
years?
Cooper. I don't even know who Alex Cooper is. She signed for $125 million. Jason Bateman, the dude from Will and Grace, Sean something.
Yeah, the them boring motherfuckers got
Smartless signed for $100 million.
Oh my goodness.
Kelsey brother and the dude from BoJack Horseman. What's his name? Will Arnett. It's him, Jason Bateman, and that white dude from Will and Grace.
Yes,
other guy.
We've covered Smartless before.
Alex Cooper is 30 years old.
What is she? Who does she do? What she do?
She's just a podcaster.
Oh,
and
we covered
co-creator. Oh yeah, Call Her Daddy. That's the podcast, I think.
Oh, Kelsey Brothers signed for $100 million, and Dax Shepard signed for $80 million. And me and Angel had one ad today.
We had an ad about waiting for payday. God dog it.
Oh, she's selling out tours too.
Smartless is one of the
John
most
Hayes. Thank you.
boringest.
Is
Now,
it?
Yes, they're friends, so you can fall in love with the chemistry. I mean, it's a very dysfunctional friendship. I watched their documentary on HBO, and I was like, y'all are getting paid to do this? They did a tour, and the reason why the tour I really feel like did as well as it did is because they brought on celebrity guests.
And they're celebrities.
So they're able, but
celebrities.
they're able to get like the celebrity guests that know how to do
Big
good.
ones.
The first guest was Will Ferrell, and
Kev,
people were mad.
Will?
People were mad.
He
that,
refs JoJo's games.
people were mad that the second show had AOC. They were like, "Where we heard Will was here before. Why do we get her?"
Man,
He had Kevin Hart.
dang, and Smartless. What does they talk about? Is it like
They have no topic.
they just talk?
That's most podcasts, man.
They just talk about.
They got no docket though.
They
no
shoot the shit. This is why I be like, how can we work less hard? Because these motherfuckers is making money doing.
We need white skin, obviously.
Well, let's go there.
We got a black man, a black woman, and a Mexican dude. We gonna give us $17.
I mean, I would love to get 250 million, but even if it was only 50 million, I feel like black skin can get a 50 million.
I'll be fine with 50 million.
10 of those would be nice, man.
10
Just give me a little something.
Give me 317,000. I'll be like, hey, yo, we going down to the sizzler.
Come on.
I feel like of the black people, Shannon probably has the best chance at this moment
to get a big podcast.
To get a big podcast deal because he's broken the internet the most. Probably the most worthy. Probably the Reed OG status. They probably have one of the longest and strongest listener bases.
I would agree.
Brilliant Idiots isn't a fully black podcast, but I can see Charlamagne. He got some money from iHeart because he started his own podcast. 85 South been going good. They diversified. They got that live show going. And then here's the things probably next.
Lauren Alex Cooper, according to Wikipedia, so 50-50 on fact checking. She moved to New York City and worked in advertising sales in 2018. Her and her roommate, Sophia Franklin, created the Call Her Daddy podcast.
In 2018?
1 month after the first episode, it was acquired by Barstool Sports. So definitely big.
Definitely big. Definitely.
I don't have
I
that.
don't want to say that that there was anything having to do with any type of sex or whatnot, but I do want to know who she might be dating or who she might have dated. You just got to have the right people in your corner or in your
Angel,
coochie, and we don't have
You
either.
have to have
What?
the common denominator here is white skin and male. She's the only person on there that's not a white male.
Barstool is the white shade room.
They be going so hard on Angel Reese. I hate them so much.
Barstool?
Yes,
Oh.
Dave Portnoy is the worst.
I don't even know who that is.
He's
so we
the
gotta work
head
out.
of Barstool. They're just like
I don't know what Barstool is. Other
Barstool
than the
is
stool that you
like
sit on at a bar.
Boston.
Oh, already I'm
heavy-
annoyed. Already. As soon as you say Boston, I don't want to hear nobody that is Caucasian from Boston talk a long time. Talk to me for a little bit, but once you do it after a couple of sentences, I'm like, shut up.
Man.
These girls have
One of my
lighter sides.
favorite things about Boston is
Leaving.
hilarious. Going there and doing the black accent, my first time at the hotel where the club is there. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The club is in the hotel. And the black people yelling at me, we don't talk like that.
And now I've heard one that did.
Who?
One of Denora's sisters has a Boston accent,
Like the whites? Like Southie?
but it's not like as hard, but you hear it. It's like,
Got it.
What's that in there? Let me scrape it out your mouth.
Barstool is 100% the white shade room. That's hilarious. But I hate them anyway. So
Really.
I didn't know that's where she came from.
What
I
did
know
you eat
Sirius
before
was-
you came here?
I just had a protein shake.
Something in there your body don't like. Your
Oh,
nose
see.
is running and you
You
clearing
know what's
your
funny
throat.
about that, Angel?
Oh, wow.
I took a
that's
shower
good
yesterday for like an
observation. That's a
hour.
good call.
Took a shower for like an hour yesterday, and I just started sneezing, and then my nose started running. So I maybe should cut it down.
Just from showering?
The hour shower?
It was in there for
Oh,
a minute.
no. But aren't you usually at all of JoJo's soccer games? I was about to say, it might have been you being.
I was out there in that riverside.
Yeah, it's better.
That
That's
dust.
dry
yeah,
heat.
yeah. Your body is still doing that. I'm like, you're having an allergic reaction to
Something's
something.
happening.
Boy, let me tell you.
And you only went to one game.
Josh.
What? What, Kevin?
So I got on Team Snap. Y'all don't know Team Snap. I just got on there this weekend because this can't keep happening to me. Team Snap is how the team, the coach, and the players and the parents all
Communicate.
talk.
Uh-huh.
Melissa's always been on Team Snap. I just, because I be on tour, she does.
She
some
handles
of
all
the
the stuff. Yeah.
At least games. We get there. First of all, he has a game on Saturday, Labor Day weekend, mind you. Saturday we have to be there at 2:30. The game's at 3:30. I have to leave my house at 12:30. We get there at 2:45. Okay.
So you're late.
Yes.
Why?
2 hours and 15 minutes. 2 hours and 15 minutes driving
what
because of
happened?
traffic.
Oh,
Traffic on the 101. My GPS took me to the 101. I should have told it no. So we drive 2 hours, 2:15 to get there. He plays one game. We drive an hour and a half back. This is Saturday. Melissa's in Vegas. Sunday, he has to be there at 7:30. So we leave our house at 5:45 to get to the game on time. Get there at 7:30. Plays one game. Play another game like 2:30. We leave at 3:30. I get home at like 5 or 6. Sunday. Oh, no. On Saturday, where we're driving, Judge was like, if we win, we got to play tomorrow. I said, Monday? That's Labor Day.
Oh, that's how the news got broken
Yes.
to
When I was driving
home.
there, 6 o'clock in the morning,
Oh,
JoJo's like, if we win today, we got a game on Monday. They win 2-1. So I'm like, okay, so we are definitely playing on Monday. They're like, maybe not. Depends on how we lose. What happens the next game? We lose the next game 4-0. So I'm like, great. There's no chance we go. Parents like, oh yeah, it's guaranteed game tomorrow. We got third place. We're in third place. I said, how? We lost 2 games. We won 1 game by 1 goal. How are we in third place? So I talked to the event organizer. He stops me on the way home Saturday. He's like, yeah, I switched the whole thing. Usually only the top 2 teams play in the championship. I wanted more teams to have a chance. So your team got third place. You guys have a game Monday at 9:30. No, 11:30. If you win there, you play at 3. If you win there, you play in the championship at 5. On Monday, Labor Day, the holiday.
This feels like anti-American.
That's what I said. I
This
text
feels
you. It's
like treason.
inconsiderate.
Very inconsiderate. So our kids scores like 2 possessions left in this game. Soccer doesn't have like a clock that everybody can see. The ref has the time. So we score. Penalty. I'm like, if we win this, we got to play at 3:30. I'm like, yay, we score. I post my Instagram story. I'm like, yeah, great. We get to stay till 3:30. They go down and we get a penalty. They score and we lose in penalties. And all the parents were like, oh, man.
You weren't the only one?
No. They said, we can't make the videos, Kevin. You can make the videos. But we wanted to go home.
I can't even.
I spent 9-10 hours between Friday and Monday driving back and forth to Riverside.
Dang.
In Riverside, of all places.
Riverside.
And it was hot.
That's where we retired. Marcus was out of Riverside.
Angel.
I said, come up out of there.
You got to go on like 5 freeways to get there. Traffic on every one.
Holiday weekend?
Yuck.
JoJo, and this was ultimate parenting. Monday morning, JoJo texted me and Melissa in our family chat with the boys. Hey, man, I don't really want to go to the game. And I was like, yes. And Melissa, the good parent that she is, she said,
I believe in you. You're going to find it. You're going to get there.
Right there.
I'll be right there. Hold on.
I believe in you.
She said, what? Where is it?
Listen, little Marcus is
basically, she said, JoJo, the team is depending on you. They need you because every game there's less and less players. Our first game, we had 10 people on the bench. Next day, we go to Riverside, 6.
They didn't want to go, man.
By the second game of the second day, 4.
Because the parents are like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yes.
She said, this bullshit.
Your team is counting on you for the tournament. Unless you're sick, I really suggest you go. And I text her on the side. I said, you just a great parent. Because that was the right thing to say. And you said it. I know you didn't want to go. She said, I for sure didn't want to go. But he got to know that you got to be dependable. I said,
Let me tell you whose parent ain't like that. My kids, when it comes, their daddy is like, y'all ain't got no commitments. Y'all are children. It's so y'all ain't actually committing to nothing. Little Marcus just started back up cross country. His practices on the weekends, I think, are like at 7 a.m. And I'm like, oh, this is what you did to yourself.
That's what I told JoJo. You want to play soccer. You want to be good. You want to be defensive midfielder. There's so many soccer fields.
This is actually my fault. I introduced it to him, and now he's got so many friends on the team that he's like,
oh, that's JoJo's thing too.
I'm gonna do it.
Now the friends along the way. It wasn't the game that mattered. It was the friends along the way.
Yes, that's exactly. He got out of a cross country meet. We did his birthday party this weekend, but a bunch of his friends who run cross country, they came and then they were going to the meet afterwards.
Dang.
But he was just like,
when I was showing up at 7:30 on Saturday, this parent and them, they had a game at 7. He lived in Barstow. He left his house at 4 a.m. to get there by 6.
No, my kid, I would have to know, you're going to retire me. This 4 a.m. I woke up at, you're going to retire me from this.
You can't just, maybe you don't play this in high school. You play in college.
You're professional.
Not 4 a.m. You are Leo Messi.
Yeah.
You're Ronaldo. You need to get signed to $450 million for 6 years.
I just put it on my nephew who just turned 12 that he would be the reason why my sister Melissa and her husband move out here, because they have the LA or the Torrance Galaxy team or whatever, which teenagers can play as a professional team. I said, get
over here and do what you're supposed to be doing.
I said, this is on you.
Yes.
Get good.
Change our family's fortune.
And you get your ass over here. He was
now.
He said, yes, ma'am. I said, all right.
So, all right, y'all. Gin and Juice is next. Also, you need to cancel the Kevin on Stage Studios app.
You have to cancel it.
You do have to cancel it.
Just keep taking the money.
That.
Yeah, I thought they would not stop because the app is being pulled from but them companies are still going to charge you. So cancel it. I thought that y'all was doing that, but y'all need to cancel.
So listen, I'm in the same boat as y'all.
Cancel. No, TVT's not next, Latoya. We stopped doing that.
Bless her heart.
Damn.
God bless her. I think she was being funny. Cancel your thing. You don't have to ask for a refund, but definitely cancel it.
Yeah, they surely did. And I was paying a year.
You cancel it on your thing. The way you get, same way if you were cancel Disney Plus, go to your
cancel your subscription.
Yes, cancel your subscription. Go to your either Apple Store, Google Play Store, Roku, wherever you got it, and hit the cancel button.
I need to go through here. I got so much shit on here.
No, Latoya, it ain't. It's over now. Latoya.
Oh, it's coming. She said it's coming back.
Dang it!
Did I miss an announcement?
No, you ain't missed nothing.
Okay. I just got charged $77
for what?
For the year?
Yeah, for scriptation. I don't need no goddamn scriptation.
All right, we love y'all. Gin and Juice is next. Then after that, not TBTV.
Bye.
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 Yeah, I'm gonna cancel stars.